Thero dear Dhamma friends, I am Dhammalankara from Ravunuru from the first monastery, North Central Province in Sri Lanka. After month, we can start this Dhamma talk again. I am happy about that. So, Dhamma friends, before we start, let's invite to the Devas as usually. Samanta Chakravalesu Atra Gachantu Devata Saddhammang Munirajassa Tunantu Saggamukadang Dhammasavana Kalo Ayang Badanta Dhammasavana Kalo Ayang Badanta Dhammasavana Kalo Ayang Badanta. Dhamma friends, let's all together pay homage to our great teacher, Samma Sambuddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Dhamma friends. So today we are going to talk another beautiful discourse preached by our great teacher Samma Sambuddha. Sutta name is Indriyabhāvanā sutta. Last sutta of the Majjhima Nikaya, Dhamma friends. According to that discourse, I gave a topic. How shall we start Bhāvanā from today? That is the topic according to that discourse. Why did I give that topic to talk? Because when I read this discourse, I understood in this discourse we can see beautiful Bhāvanā method. Otherwise, very easy Bhāvanā practice. So that is why I suggest that topic. What is the meaning Bhāvanā? Bhāvanā means exactly developing the mind. So Bhāvanā translate into English as meditation. I don't know whether it is correct or not. However, the meaning of the Bhāvanā means developing the mind. Bhaveti etayat bhavana, developing the mind. So when we develop the mind, we can see two sides. First, samatha, second, vipassana. So samatha means unity of the mind. Most probably unity of the mind. That means you can practice Bhāvanā about the Tathagata's quality. There are 9 special qualities about Tathagata. So you can practice Bhāvanā. You can think about those qualities from the mind. So when you think about those qualities, your mind limited about that qualities, then you can collect. Then you can exactly collect wholesome mind, wholesome thoughts. So unity of the wholesome thought is called bhavana. That is exactly samatha uh, bhavana, samatha meditation. And uh, what is the meaning vipassana? V means specially, specially, specially. And passana means seeing. So you should be able to see specially about the life, not like the normal way. So that is the uh, meaning of the vipassana. So especially this discourse, Indriyabhāvanā discourse, help you to develop vipassana discourse, vipassana bhavana. However, let's move to the discourse, Dhamma friends. One. Sutta number is 152 from Majjhima Nikaya, the last discourse of the Majjhima Nikaya. Dhamma friends, one day, thus I have heard on one occasion, the Blessed One was dwelling at Kajanga in uh, Mokel wood. So at that time, student of the Parasari, Brahmin Uttara, came to meet the Buddha and uh, discuss with the Buddha, sat down to discuss with the Buddha. After the greetings, after the courteous and amiable talking, he sat down at a side. Then Buddha uh, asked from the Uttara, does Uttara, does Parasarya teach his disciple uh, about the development of the faculties? Then he says, yes, Master Gautama, does Parasarya, uh, Parasarya does teach his disciples development of the faculties. Then again Buddha asked from the Uttara, then how Parasarya teach his disciples development of the faculties? Then he answered, Master Gautama, this is how Parasarya teach us, teach his faculties. One does not see form from the eye, and one does not hear sound from the ears. That is how Parasarya teach his disciples about the development of the faculties. Chakuna rupang na pasati sotena sabdang na sunati. Dear Dhamma friends, the meaning of that Parasarya teach his disciples do not see form by the eye, with the eyes, and do not hear sound from the ears. That is the Bhāvanā. That is how Parasarya is teaching. When this was said, Buddha said to him, Uttara, according to that idea, according to Parasarya's teaching, I think I can see the blind man is the blind man has developed faculties. Deaf man has developed faculties. According to Parasarya's teaching, when we think about the Parasarya's teaching, blind man never see forms, and a deaf man never hear sounds. So Therefore, blind man should be the developed faculties. Blind man should have the developed faculties. Deaf man should have the developed faculties according to the Parasara. So then, when this was said, Uttara was silent, dismayed, uh, with shoulders dropping, and he he was disappointed. He couldn't answer. He couldn't talk again. Then Buddha understood about his nature, about his disappointment, and uh, then Buddha again talked with Venerable Ananda. Talked with Venerable Ananda. Ananda, the Parasarya Brahmin teach his disciples another way. Parasarya Brahmin teach his disciples uh, practicing development of the faculties, another method. In this Dhamma and discipline, teaches another way, another method. Then Venerable Ananda invite to the Tathagata, teach Dhamma. Then Venerable Ananda invited, Etasa Bhagavaha Kalu, Etasa Sugata Kalu. Venerable sir, this is the time. Sublime one, this is the time to teach Dhamma, to teach about the development of the faculties. So then Buddha said, okay, Ananda, I will teach you that development of the faculties. So listen and attend closely, attend carefully. So then Buddha said, Idananda bhikkhu chakkhuna rupam vissa upajati manapam upajati amanapam. So upajati manapam amanapam. So evam pajanati. Ananda, a bhikkhu see form from the eyes, and there arises agreeable, and there arises what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, what is both agreeable and disagreeable in him. So he understands thus. So evam pajana, he understand about this thus. He understand thus. Uppanno ko me idam manapam uppanna manapam uppanna manapam manapam. There arose what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, what is agreeable and what is disagreeable in me. So those are conditioned, rough, and dependently arise. This is etam santam etam panitam eddam upekka. This is peaceful. This is peaceful, and this is grace. This is calm. Etam santam etam panitam, and that is the upekka. That is the equanimity. So I think this is the bhavana you can do today. How do we do it? Exactly. When this is how Buddha pointed out about the development of the faculties. So then Buddha gave a simile. Sayatapi Ananda Chakva Purisu Ummilitva Nimeliya. Ananda, just as a man who has good eyesight, Ummilitva Nimeliya, close his eyes and open his eyes. In the same way, he can abandon that what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, what is both agreeable and disagreeable by seen as uh, condition, rough, as dependently arise. If you see about the agreeable, about the what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, what is both agreeable and disagreeable, in that manner, you can stabilize. You can stabilize equanimity. That is the you can do today. So normally you are experiencing when you see some uh, when you see some person, it is nature. There arise what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, what is both agreeable and disagreeable. So as a bhavana, you can understand that etam sankata. Sankata means we created that. It is a created one. It is not a uh, it is not a permanent thing. And rough, it is a rough thing. It is not a subtle thing, as well as dependently arise. That is how you can think about the forms. When you see when you see forms, and uh, when arising, what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, both what is agreeable and disagreeable in you. That is how you can practice. I think today you can do that when you use your eye as a bhavana. So that is why I give the topic. How shall we start bhavana from today? Now, when you see forms with your eyes, you can do that. Again, to the point of talking. Panichaparang Ananda Bhikkhuna Sotena Saddam Sutta. Having heard sound from the ears, and uh, upajati manapam, upajati amanapam. In a bhikkhu, there arises what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, what is both agreeable and disagreeable uh, in him. Then he understands. This is so evam pajana. He understands. He thinks this is condition, rough, dependently arise. When he see in that manner, when that Buddha Savaka, when that bhikkhu or the person who practice bhavana, when he see in that manner, exactly he can, when that see, exactly he can quickly, rapidly stabilize the uh, equanimity. How? Buddha gave a simile. Sayatapi Ananda Balava Puriso Acharam Paharya. Ananda, the strong man, can quickly make a snap, uh, make a snap with the fingers. And in the same way, you can you can you can abandon the what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, what is both agreeable and disagreeable, uh, arisen through the ears. So that is the second one. So I think you can experience when you use your ear today. You can use that method. How do we do it? You have experience when you hear sound from your ears. So you have to uh, uh, it may arise what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, what is both agreeable and disagreeable in you. Then you can understand, you can think this is rough condition dependently arise. This is not permanent. When you think in that way, you can stabilize the equanimity quickly. That is why I gave that topic. How shall we start Bhāvanā from today? Again, the again Buddha pointed out. Again, Ananda Bhikkhu in this Buddha Sasana smell having smelled order from the north, having smelled order, Ghanena Gandhan Gayutta, having smelled order from the north, Upajati Manapa, Upajati Amanapa, Upajati Manapa Manapa. There arose what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, there arises what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, both what is agreeable and disagreeable in him. So evam pajanati, he understands in that way. There arose what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, what is both agreeable and disagreeable in me. Those things are rough condition and dependently arise. When he consider in that way, he can easily stabilize the equanimity about the agreeable things, about the disagreeable things, about the both agreeable and disagreeable things arose through the nose. I think you can experience when you use your nose. So, Buddha pointed out about the simile, about the nose, how do we develop the nose, give a simile that about the speed, about the rapid, about the speed that stabilizing of the equanimity, just as a water drop of the lotus leaf, it is quickly fallen down. It doesn't save, it doesn't prevail on the lotus leaf. In the same way, you can stabilize the equanimity through the nose when you use this method. What is the method? When arising what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, what is both agreeable and disagreeable in you, you can think this is condition, this is rough, and this is dependently arises. So you can think in that way. Again, Buddha pointed out about the tongue. Parang Ananda Bhikkhuno Jivaya Rasam Sahita, having tasted flavor from the tongue, there arises agreeable, there arises disagreeable, there arises what is agreeable and disagreeable in him. So evam pajanti, understand this. There arose what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, what is both agreeable and disagreeable in me. So those are condition rough dependently arise. So when he think in that way about the flavor through the tongue, arose through the tongue, he can stabilize the equanimity quickly, rapidly, easily. Just as this is the simile, Sayatapi Ananda Balava Puriso, just as Ananda, strong man, Jivagi Kelapinna Sanghita, he can Apakasiri Pamig, he can collected the spit from the tongue, at once he can spit out. In the same way, you can abandon what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, both what is agreeable and disagreeable through using this method. What is the method? You can think about that. This is condition. This is dependently arise, and this is not. So, Dhamma friends, that is the development of the nose according to Buddha's teaching. Again, Buddha pointed out, Ananda, Punita Parang Ananda, Bhikkhuna Kayana Pottabam Kusita. Upajati Manapam, Upajati Amanapam, Upajati Manapam. Having touched contact from the body, having touched contact from the body, or having cognized contact from the body, friends, there arises agreeable, there arises what is disagreeable, there arises what is agreeable and disagreeable in him. So even Pajanti, he understands thus. In the same way, this is a condition, this is rough, this is dependently arise. So when he consider in that way, he can abandon the what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, both agreeable and disagreeable. What is the simile? Buddha gives a simile. Tetapi ananda palavapulso samminjitang vabaham pasaritang vabaham sammin. A strong man can easily extend his hand and easily flex his hand. In the same way, you can sometimes give up the what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, both agreeable and disagreeable through the body. Exactly, we can experience about the agreeable, what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, what is both agreeable and disagreeable from the body. So if you use this method, you can experience that equanimity quickly, rapidly, easily. That is what the Buddha wanted to teach. Again, Punachaparang Ananda Bhikkhuna Manasaya Dhammam Vinyaya, having cognized mind object from the mind. So there arises what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, both agreeable and disagreeable. So in the same way, he thinks this is not condition dependently arise. So when he think in that way, when he consider in that manner, he can abandon those what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, both agreeable and disagreeable. So and he can stabilize the equanimity. So Dhamma friends, Buddha gave us simile. Sayatapi ananda pulso, balava pulso, hot plate. In a hot plate, the strong man can give the drop or put a strong man put one or two raindrops into the hot plate or the heated plate. So it may flow, it may take some time to put water, but the very quickly, rapidly, easily vaporized that water. In the same way, Bhikkhu can abandon what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, what is both agreeable and disagreeable, and he can stabilize the equanimity easily, rapidly. through about the mind objects. So that is the, again Buddha pointed out, Ananda. This is the development of the faculty about the Buddha Sasana. So not like Parasarya. Parasarya's teaching is, Parasarya said, do not see forms. But Buddha did not advise in that way. Parasarya teaches, do not hear sounds. But Buddha did not teach in that way. That is not the development of the faculties. Development of the faculties is using this method. So you can practice it today, now. Then you can stabilize the equanimity quickly. Again, in this sutta, we can see Katamo Chananda Seko Hoti Patipada. What is the method? What is the behavior of the one who entered the way? It is called Seka. Seka means one who entered the way. What is the method? Practice. So again, Ananda, a bhikkhu, Chakuna Rupandisa Upajati Manapam, Upajati Amanapam, Upajati Manapa Manapam. Having seen form from the eye, having seen form from the eye, there arises what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, both what is agreeable and disagreeable in him. So the one who entered the way, he attiyati harayati jiguchyati. Attiyati means he disgusted, humiliated, and ashamed about the what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, what is both agreeable and disagreeable. Why that? Exactly, he can understand that is ignorance. So, for example, you can see a beautiful person, beautiful woman or man. So then it may arise what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, both agreeable and disagreeable about him through your eye. So, my friends, if you know that is condition, that is stuff, that is dependent on your eyes, then you understand that is a myth, as that is a myth, and so that is why Seka, or the one who entered the way, he ashamed, disgusted, and humiliated about that what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, both agreeable and disagreeable. In the same way, he practiced eye, ear, sound, nose, eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and the mind. So Buddha pointed out, this is the Ananda Seka Patipada. This is the behavior or practicing of the Arya disciple, Arya disciple, Ayya disciple. So again, Buddha asked, Katamo Chananda Bhāvitindriyo, Aryo Bhāvitindriyo. What is the behavior who has developed faculties? What is the behavior who has developed faculties? Then Idananda Bhikkhuno Chakuna Rupa Nisa Upajati Manapam, Upajati Amanapam, Upajati Manapa Manapam. Dhamma friends, in the sasana, sometime you can see you can understand about this asana. Uh, there is some person who has developed faculties. He can, he also, after having seen I from the, having seen form from the I, he can, it may arises, what is agreeable, what is disagreeable, what is both agreeable and disagreeable in him. So he can uh, maintain the mind another method. Sache ආකාංකති අපටික්කුලේ පටික්කුල සංඤී විහෙති. Particularly අපටික්කුල සංඤී විහෙති. If he want to abide, he can abide perceiving unrepulsive in the repulsive. If he want to abide perceiving repulsive in the unrepulsive, and he can abide perceiving unrepulsive things and repulsive things as unrepulsive thing, and he can abide repulsive thing, unrepulsive thing as repulsive thing. So this is the nature of the this is the ability of the noble disciple who develop the faculties. So for example, I think when you see some disgusted thing in the world, he can maintain his mind that is as a unrepulsive thing. How do we do it? When you see some ugly thing, you can think that is as elements that is as a foreground elements, and you can think about the metta. That is how you can spread the metta about those people or those things. So that is how that is the nature of the developed faculty. So the same way he can use his mind about the eye, about the ear, about the nose, tongue, body, and the mind. So Buddha pointed out, Ananda, this is the nature of the one who has developed faculties. Some friends, in this discourse, we can see main 3 points. First one is the Buddha's teaching, how Buddha teach. The second one is what is the Seka Patipada, what is the behavior or the practice of the one who entered the way. Third one is the what is the method or what is the practice who develop faculties, who has developed faculties. Then Buddha says, Ananda, I taught the what is the discipline in the Buddha Sasana, what is the development of the faculties in the Buddha Sasana, and I taught what is the practicing about the Arya Savaka, and I taught what is the practicing of the developed faculties, what is the practicing of who has developed faculties. So Ananda, these are the empty heart, these are the root of the trees. Now meditate, do not delay. That is of the Buddha's teaching. I think if you read this discourse carefully, you can start Bhāvanā today. So that is the end of the discourse. So my friends, if you have any question about that, please send me about that. So we have some friends today, Janaki Balasubramanian, and uh, Manal Vyas, Ubdu, mm, Elon Herbie, and Alice. Uh, Thank you for all of you joining with us today. So, Bante, uh, what is so what we must do is the be aware of the nature of each feeling without getting occurred away by what we feel. So instead, be aware that is touch, seeing, uh, hearing, and as it arises and ceases. So exactly, that is what we should do. We should be able to do. So when we, that is the main uh, idea of the discourse. You should understand about the uh, arises and ceases of the these uh, forms, forms, sounds, touch, hearing, touches, touchings, and the other objects. So uh, you can you can understand about the when you hear sound, you can understand that is not, not that is not a permanent thing. We uh, we create that sound. So exactly when we hear sound, we think that sound is a thing that has in the world, but that sound is that not that prevail in the world. This self exactly it is created uh, with the ignorance and with our mind. So that is what we should understand. So how do we understand? So uh, when you understand about your eye faculty as an impermanent thing, what is that? This is a eye 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 consciousness, or it is called sota vinyana, eye consciousness. Eye, sorry, ear consciousness and sound. Because of these three, you can come across a sound, but we don't consider about that. When you hear sound, if you consider about these things, you can uh, you can practice this uh, bhavana method uh, from today. Uh, in the same way, when you use your other faculties, if you can uh, use that method, you can practice that bhavana method or meditation method uh, since today. Satipatthana Sutta, uh, in the according to Satipatthana Sutta, he asks, how does uh, one complete mind as mind both internally and externally? Exactly, good question. Uh, most first of all, we should understand why do we practice Satipatthana. Exactly, mm, by practicing Satipatthana. Satipatthana is a way. So that is the way to uh, after that is a way to develop your mind. So Satipatthana help you to develop sati, and because of that sati you can develop the samadhi, and because of that samadhi you can develop the you can see the truth. So especially this Satipatthana has taught by the Tathagata uh, in, very closely to the wisdom. So according to this question, so how can how does one complete mind as mind both internally and externally? So internally and externally, you can see in the discourse, ajjattama bahiddhava, chitte chittanupassati. Ajjattama bahiddhava. Ajjatta means uh, your mind. You can pay your attention about your mind. So there are 16 uh, category of the thoughts in the Chittanupasana. So Saragan Chittan, the lustful thoughts, vitaragam chitta, unlustful thoughts, sadosam chitta, hatred thoughts or non-hatred thoughts, and samohan chitta, delusion thought or non-delusion thought. In that way. So, my friends, that is the so you can think about those situation about your mind when you think about the sankiptan chitta. Sankiptan chitta means shrink thoughts. And vikiptan chitta, scattered mind. Sankiptan chitta, shrink thoughts. So you can pay your attention about the mind's nature. So uh, you can pay your attention about your mind. That is called internal, or in Pali, ajjata. So when you think about the externally, that is called bahidda. Khatam bahidda. Bahidda means parasattana, parapuggalana. Parasattana means the other person's mind, other people's mind. Why that? Why do we think about that? So you have some problem with other people. When you have some problem with other people, some defilements about other people, so you can think that is a thought. That thought, this is how that thought arised. This is how that thought disappeared. So, as according to your mind, the other person's mind, you you can think about the other person's mind, the same mind. That is called Bahita. So, in the Chittanupassana discourse, you can see 16 categories of the minds. So, friends, you can pay your attention about the other person's mentality. So, that is the explanation of the Dhamma about the other people. So, sorry, about the uh, externally, Bahidda. So, why do we do that? So, we can reduce about the, it's called Atma Sanya. Atma Sanya means you have, people have an idea that this is a being. It is called Atma Sanya. That is a soul. So, when you think about that way, so you can understand that that is a thought. That is why Buddha pointed out in that way. That is we can. That is we have studied. That is how we have studied about the uh, Dham. That is how we have uh, we can understand about the Satipatthana discourse about the Chittanupassana. Dhamma friends, I think uh, no more questions. I think it is time to end of the discussion. If you have any question, please. Oh, yes. So, Vibhante, uh, 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 Aric Buddhism is the Attaka origin by the Buddha. Uh, if so, could you kindly elaborate on why it reads differently from the rest of the sutta, uh, and if it is an important. Exactly, I can't understand this word. Uh, are it? What is that word? Arik, the first word. If you can explain about that, Arik Buddhism. Uh, uh, I think we follow Theravada Buddhism. So especially Theravada tradition. I don't know about this word. Please explain about that. Then I can talk about that. So exactly. Uh, exactly, we don't think about the uh, Aric Buddhism. Aric Buddhism, I think you mean the early Buddhism. Early. Uh, we don't divide early Buddhism uh, as and later Buddhism. Only we consider about the uh, we only consider about the Sutta Pitaka, Vinaya Pitaka, Abhidhamma Pitaka, Tripitaka. So we don't consider other things. Can you uh, point out different in Sutta Pitaka and Vinaya Pitaka and Abhidhamma Pitaka? So I can't see any different things. We accept, we read or we study whole Tripitaka uh, as a Buddha's teaching. However, all the Sutta Pitaka, Vinaya Pitaka, and Abhidhamma Pitaka uh, brought by the disciples. So, and first in the uh, uh, before or the past bhikkhus, as soon as Buddha's passing away, some bhikkhus brought this Dhamma by heart. After that, they wrote this Dhamma in the books. But we can trust, we can keep our faith about that text after studying. When we study, we can understand that Dhamma is pure and clear. So, especially when you study Pali canon, you can Pali text, you can understand, you can get the clear meaning. So, to help to get some rough idea, you can read translations. But when you study deeply, you have to go to the Pali canon. So my idea, I don't divide early Buddhism and later Buddhism. I think only the Sutta Pitaka, Vinaya Pitaka, and Abhidhamma Pitaka. So this is how I follow. Okay, Attaka Vagga, Pali, Octa chapter, and Parasari Vagga are two small collection of the suttas within the Pali canon of Theravada. Yes, so there are some uh, different appearance of the discourses, but the main idea is not changed. I can't understand sometimes exactly. I did not study Parasari Vagga completely, so therefore I can't give correct answer you. Uh, uh, so that is the thing, but I accept all Tripitaka. So far, I have reached so many suttas, so uh, I can't understand uh, any uh, incompatible places about the discourses. So uh, that is what my idea about the discourses. But I did not study this uh, Attakavagga deeply, so I can't give correct answer uh, uh, about that. Uh, After I read, I can tell about that. So, Dhamma friends, I think it is the time. So, exactly, I, I again I tell you, when you study Dhamma deeply, do not depend on the translations, but you can give rough idea uh, depending on the translation. So if you want to study Dhamma deeply, please follow the Pali Canon or discuss with your Dhamma teachers who learn who have who know Pali. Uh, so then you can get the clear meaning. Or otherwise you can uh, use Pali dictionaries to get the clear idea. Uh, so you can get you can't get pure idea by the translation. You can get main idea through the translation. So I also use translation to get some words or some English words. So then I study Pali discourse in Pali text. So that is my method. So if you use that method, you can get good ideas, a clear idea about the Dhamma. So Dhamma friends, thank all of you to join with us, discuss with us today with this Dhamma sermon. Dhamma friends, it is time to stop the discussion. In the discussion, Dhamma friends, first I should uh, I should do we should let's do we do Anumodana. Most Venerable Mankalavel Sudarsana Thero, Most Venerable uh, Mankalavel Nandaratana Thero, Most Venerable Kutmali Kumara Kasapa Thero, as well as all the Bhikkhu Sangha of this monastery and uh, the all the Bhikkhu Sangha of the world, as well as all Buddhist followers, and especially uh, Bhante Sudasso, Bhikkhu Pesale, Ayya Soma, and all live joiners with us today. With friends, let's transfer merits with Devas. ආකාසට්ටා ච බුම්මට්ටා දේවා නාග මහිද්దికා පුඤ්ඤන්තං අනුමෝදිත්වා චිරන් රැක්කන්තු බුද්ධ ශාසනං ආකාසට්ටා ච බුම්මට්ටා දේවා නාග මහිද්దికා පුඤ්ඤන්තං අනුමෝදිත්වා බෝධයන්තු සිවං පදං. Now I bless you. Please take the blessings by keeping your palms together. අභිවාදන සීලිස්ස නිච්ඡං උද්ධාපචායිනෝ චත්තාරෝ ධම්මා වඩ්ඩන්ති ආයුවන්නෝ සුඛං බලං ආයුරාෝග්‍ය සම්පatti අග්ග සම්පatti මේවච අතෝ නිබ්බාන සම්පatti මිනාතේ සමිජ්ජතු. Dhamma friends, Thero Sarnai. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, all of you.